going to be picked up as well.
Solo lane Pike.
We're doing it again.
By the way.
This has worked against LCK before, Jack. Yep, it's another Demolish proc comes on in there as there's the flash, but Honey gets out of the way. Seismic shot still lands though, and the stun was still primed. The deep water dive is in, but he's down to about 200 health. He should be okay.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, Bone Stewer comes forward as Noguri wants the autos, doesn't get them. First blood once.
The map for Showmaker. How quickly can they use this advantage? Because there is still the Kiana ultimate. This is a 4-man crash dive.
Yeah, that's the flash headbutt pole. Celebrity immediately gets taken down. The hook lands onto Canyon, and Beryl had tanked up the turret for so long, but that's Showmaker that turns up. And teleport comes down. The flash play. The cow is turned into mincemeat as Showmaker.
At the very end, and Infernal actually goes over to Lowkey. First Infernal of the series for them.
Going to be there for Nuclear, so Shelly hasn't reset just yet, and it looks like Damwon, they want to be able to steal this one away. DNK's got some great smites before as he goes golden immediately. Not entirely sure who picked up the Rift Herald, but now the fight is on. Showmaker dives forward. DNK dies so incredibly fast as the culling is soaked by the cow. Beryl still has the unbreakable will as Hani trying to get that pincer maneuver off to the top side. Damwon intelligently trying to get the stragglers as they move themselves forward. Headbutt pole lands, but that is a great aftershock proc there by Venus. Stun comes in, Artifact is being closed on, flash forward. The Twisted Fate goes down, and the rest of Damwon would deal over. I love it, being able to pick up the Earth Dragon when they've got two sort of...
Water's the most powerful.
Yeah. Water's the actual good one.
Yeah.
And then the Earth one's the bait, because
in the river with Dragon coming up in exactly 20 seconds. So
I forgot we were together.
I have a plan.
All right, I'm ready. The Infernal Drake
it's
is
going to be a while for the next team fight.
We need to talk about when this Damwon comp is going to get strong, and I think 3 items for Nuclear is going to be a big one. As Beryl, he's going to try and get them off the lantern, and a Seismic Shove. Teleport's coming in, but can they actually get there? The Seismic Shove to get them out of the way. The culling was in there, but the smite was true this time. Showmaker doesn't get the supreme display of talent, but it's a really good cleanse. As into the backline goes Nuclear. He gets stunned, but he's able to take down Celebrity before anything happens. Damwon lose no one. They gain themselves a Baron and 2 kills. And Hani, he might be going down yet again. Oh no. This 1-2 punch of the cow plus the Talia is working so well for Damwon this game.
And they actually had so much control over that entire situation. The starving of vision they had done to Lowkey over the past 4 or 5 minutes, forcing them into a move, and now they're at least going to be trying to take this inhibitor.
And Canyon's eye is well and truly in on these flicks as well. The Seismic Shove looked fantastic. Like it was to make breaking this base even easier. It was already done. The inhibitor in the mid lane was there, and 8,000 things just went from bad to worse. As that's the way I know that one, Jet. I know that one. As Weaver's Wall's going to come in, so Canyon looking for more supreme display of talent. It's going so far around these walls, but unfortunately, the Weaver's Wall saves them from the damage. Massive pulverize in the backline shows us that it just doesn't matter what the Kiana's ultimate's doing if they can get into this fight. They just have too much damage. As now DNK is looking to turn it onto Showmaker. His combo doesn't do quite enough damage. As now you got Showmaker trying to deny him from stopping these backs, but it doesn't matter. There are super creeps in the base. The Nexus will be taken down. A 26-minute revenge victory for Damwon. And something I wasn't expecting to say was that this has evened out the series between Damwon and Lowkey.
You're absolutely... Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was trying... How did... Okay, good job. You got there faster than me.
I mean, I've seen it before, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I commentate
good flank
on the wrong
by DNK.
side. Yeah. Has snuck in here, gets a decent stun as there's the Flash Zenith Blade. Beryl does have the Aftershock, but it's not enough. First blood once again to Celebrity that he is known for. Canyon's going to move on in immediately, but DNK, he's ready. Still, remember, not level 6 just yet, but Venus snaps him right out of the air. The Eclipse is in, and now they're going to turn their attention over to Celebrity. Celebrity will be falling down, but now Venus behind enemy lines looking for his way out. Is this Owen Wilson or is this Leona? As Beryl's chasing after him, he's going for the execution.
Ooh.
And I think he should be able to do it, just waiting for as long as he possibly can.
Oh.
It is going to be the execution. It's not the first time I've seen Noguri destroy a turret at around 10 minutes.
10:35. 5
even.
Yeah.
Stay tuned after this series for Clutch versus Royal Youth. As here's Lowkey coming down for a gank. 3 versus 2 as Nuclear already down extraordinarily low. The last breath not going to be utilized because Nuclear knew he was dead. But otherwise not too much to be found. Blue buff is what they're fighting over.
Pressing the issue. Let's
There's
see
the
if
flash
Lowkey fights
forward
back.
from DK. He was looking for the ult, but didn't even get there. Harney's on the top side. He ain't doing anything. He's got no teleporters. Nuclear is looking to turn up. Can we find the knockups? As Showmaker is gigantic. Canyon jumps over with the wall, and there's the flash forward. Beryl gets the body slam.
Ominous ticks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and now they just continue to push forward.
That was, I think that was planned, I would assume, as the last
Strategy.
plate. One of the last plates going to be taken down here as the burst damage is easily enough. Beryl gets a well-deserved...
Yeah, that, and it looks like he did it without his ultimate too, so that will require...
Power spike does go along with what Damwon have available to them. So we are at the time where they do want to be pushing, locking down these turrets, getting the team fights that they want. But it's Lowkey that's able to do so, as Noggery, should be dead underneath this turret. The Impale is in, all too easy, but now Showmaker turns up. Nard back underneath this turret, but now the rest of Damwon gets in here. The last breath, Venus looking to go down second as the Gnar was already dead. Artifact as well, unable to lock down Canyon, is now D&K. He's the one in the enemy jungle. And Beryl is looking for him. Doesn't have the ultimate. In fact, no one has ultimates, but they don't need them. As Nuclear picks up that one very comfortably with just a spin of the Q.
Yeah, even though I like the idea of
Lowkey. Didn't actually miss that as it was all going on. And his flash to get out of the way of the Akali as well, I believe Artifact
he's doing here. They're just trying to chase for kills to break the inevitability of all this side lane pressure that don't get countered. And then this other three-man just now completely miss on Showmaker. They lose so much around the rest of the match. Kind of, you got to check, like, what are our expectations, really, as Venus gets...
I think he might be dead,
one more
guys.
time.
Well, Hani is in position, has Mega Gnar available.
They might try and fight.
Yeah, we look for it, as Beryl does have his stopwatch available anyway, as double kill comes in for the Renekton. Artifact off to the backside, but he is just dealt with, stabbed with a Q.
These David and Goliath type matchups.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Do so.
We always ask the David in the story to try a bunch of new...
Because remember, this composition doesn't siege very well at all.
Yep.
They do have the damage, and if they're intimidating enough, they can get that low range to work. As there's the barrel, the boot back, the ultimate combo, and Canyon picks up the kill. 23 minutes into the game.
Might get a fight. Oh, that's good. That's a good reveal.
We're down to 2,000. We could have another steal as Noggery, not even in the pit, but Canyon is going to be able to get that one locked down. Oh, the boot back.
There it is.
The four-man Gnar into the wall. Could this be Lowkey's team fight already to have gone down as Noggery gonna have to do it by himself as Canyon now over to the side, having to fight Artifact. And look at the aggro management. It's stunning from Lowkey.
Lowkey is kind of guessing, but there's a high chance to get caught out here.
Oh, D&K once again down to half. It's another barrel to come back. The last breath, and into the death chamber goes the Scorpion. Weird as well is going to get rid of a few, but Venus will have the ability to throw over the lantern if he wants to, but they've already lost the Baron. No chance. There's no smite
to
of
finish his item while his team is doing Baron.
And then that resulted in Damwon not all...
They should probably go for it pretty soon, especially since they were unable to keep the minion wave dead and will be losing this inhibitor soon. Or they can wait for another 4-1 opportunity. So eventually Showmaker or Noggery will be off in the side trying to do damage to a turret.
Yeah, Showmaker
right when he shows there,
wave,
you want to try. It's just everything's really hard because they also don't have any flank wars to teleport in behind.
Well, having like only 2 champions that are pseudo-ranged is a problem, which is why these inhibitors are difficult to take down even with a Baron.
Yep.
But it will eventually go... I say difficult to take down, but with a 9,000 gold lead, this should be a steamroll, right? But it wasn't the case.
Yeah, they have 3 cannons that ended up grouping up for that one. That's how long they held that minion wave there.
Noggery's still using it, like boosting up these cannon minions with the Baron buff. Finally, Celebrity gets there, but goes down to half health by just an empowered shock blast.
Oh, so pretty how the third wave just arrives as the second one crashes.
It's like a cooking show, isn't it? This is the one I prepared earlier, talking about minion waves. This time, Damwon take down this inhibitor. Inhibitor turret first, we're playing it by the book, but in goes Celebrity. He's going to start this fight against Noggery, but look at the burst damage, the flash over. The hammer shot was actually what was locking down Celebrity. Brilliant stuff there from Noggery as Showmaker dives onto Celebrity there. And you can see Damwon, no one going down just like finally it's Nuclear that falls, but the health bars of Lowkey were all invested for one pesky Yasuo. It's turned though in the end, so 2 for 2 thus far as the bottom lane from Damwon did fall.
Noggery wants to end.
Yeah, and
he says stop the recalls.
He's just going to be jumping on top of these Nexus turrets. The Nexus is going to be the next one, and yeah, we've stopped the backs.